So one thing I wanted to talk about this week is how dumb it is to film fireworks shows. It's a while back, a couple months back, I pointed out that when you go to your kid's assembly or graduation or whatever, don't film it. Don't film it. You'll never watch it. Just enjoy the moment. Live in the moment.
That's right.
And fireworks shows, I went to one last week, and I actually went ahead and uploaded it so that I could film the fireworks for you in glorious 4K. It looks beautiful. I'll put a link here. I'll put it up on the screen behind us here, and you can see.
Okay, can I do this? Ooh.
Isn't that beautiful? Doesn't that look great?
Yeah, that does look great.
Yeah.
I like that one right there. Wow.
Yeah. It's still just fireworks.
Yeah.
And so what ends up happening, now, I did it so you don't have to, but I also did it with a tripod. I just set it up, hit record, and let it run for the full 19 minutes. Well, the show was 19 minutes. I only recorded 18 minutes and 43 seconds because they don't exactly announce the start of it. That's not important. So what happens is these people end up holding up their phones, and instead of enjoying the actual fireworks show in its actual glory, they view it through this 3-inch screen with shitty resolution. And guys, you're not enjoying the moment. What are you doing?
I think the problem with that nowadays, Brian, is everybody's phones have become just a part of an extension of their hand. I love to call the people that just walk around, I call those phone zombies. Mm-hmm. People not paying attention. Everything is through a phone anymore. And you're right, because back in our day, we're close enough in age, we didn't have that. We had maybe a Polaroid. Okay, that'll dry. Let's get that picture. And we enjoyed what we saw. Even as kids, we enjoyed what we saw. Nowadays, everybody has to film everything and post it.
I don't remember. I don't think I made a video of it. I might have, but I went through the Sears catalog from, I think, 93. Not the Sears catalog, the Radio Shack catalog, to determine what percentage of the catalog is now your phone. And excluding the 25 pages in the middle, which was transistors and capacitors and shit, I mean, those are still not, I mean, your phone has them, but nobody buys them. It was something like 80% of everything in there is now your phone.
Oh my God.
Because think about, I mean, what's in there? Radios, alarm clocks, video games,
those little toy trucks that you can buy, the remote control?
Right, those were not on your phone, but a little dictionary that has 5,000 words. 5,000 words with a half a sentence. I mean, it's useless. And now, and then there was like Spanish-English translators. It's all everything is your phone. A TV, a stereo, a record player. You've already got. You know, there was a funny question on Reddit. Somebody said if you were stuck on an island and could only bring, 10 albums, what would you bring, or something like that. So, and then in Shitty Ask Reddit, somebody said, if you were stranded on an island and could only bring one 64-gig iPod, which 18,000 songs would you bring?
Oh, man.
That's a funny question, because that's about the size of it. But yeah, people, there was a great video a while back by CGP Grey where he said, your phone is different from anything else you've ever bought because from the time you bought it, it has never been out of your possession. It has never been beyond arm's reach for more than a few hours. And if it has, you felt really uncomfortable.
Yep.
I mean, people go to the bathroom and they're like, God damn it, I forgot my phone in the car. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I don't know. Take a shit. Why don't you do that? People get, So the whole point of this is I've got a link here somewhere on the page to my full video of the fireworks show in beautiful 4K. And, it's great. And the point is, I'm saying you'll never watch it. And that also goes for this video. I challenge you to watch it. Watch all 18 minutes and 43 seconds. I dare you. You won't. Nobody will.
Here's another one for you. How often do you go through your phone and look at old pictures?
Except when I'm looking for something specific.
There you go.
Never.
Okay. The other day, I found a bunch of, not old, but older box of pictures. Photographs, hard copies that I haven't looked at in years. And you know what? I sat down and went through them. Wow, great memory. Oh, I remember that. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And you don't do that anymore unless you're looking for something to post or
Right.
show to somebody else.
Right. And the big difference is when you were taking pictures, you were selective with what you took pictures of.
Yes.
And now, I mean, you'll see an interesting bug and take 50 pictures
Yeah.
of it and go delete 49. Just start there. But if you have to go through and start, we did after I was telling you during the break about a road trip we did. It was actually 9 weeks long through Montana. And boy, I tell you, never again. That was too long because it was work. It was travel writing. And we took, oh my gosh, we took so many pictures. Well, at the end of the summer, I got a little sponsorship offer from the company that, I don't remember if it was Shutterfly or somebody that was bought by them. Anyway, they did photo printing.
Yeah.
And this was going to be the next big thing. Everyone's got digital cameras. They're going to want them printed. Well, they went out of business. So I had like a massive amount of store credit. So I printed a box of photos. And I tell you, you know how much work it is to go through the photos you've taken and decide which ones are actually worth printing?
Yeah, because you've taken so many that are worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of them were worthless because they were work related. It's like, do I really, instead of taking notes, I would take photographs of the plaques so I could reference it later, and actually have the actual quotes. Because I don't know what's interesting right now. I'm far too busy.
Yeah, no offense to anybody living in Montana, but yeah, a 9-week trip through Montana is long.
It was the last big Montana. We had done a pair of 3-week trips and a 4-week trip in previous years. And we have, at this point, the only reason we go back to Montana is to visit friends because we have seen it all. We have done it all.
Yeah.
The state is wonderful. It's beautiful. But a combined total of, 16 weeks or something of actual hitting all the tourist attractions, it's more than enough.
Oh, absolutely. There's only, there's a catch the top of Yellowstone National Park. You can catch maybe you go up to Glacier National Park.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of them right there. Other than that, you have to kind of probably look online to find really attraction sites.
What we would do as travel writers, and it took years to figure this out. It's so beautiful. You call the State Department of Tourism and tell them what you're up to. Establish a contact there. Ask that person for the contact in each city. Contact that person and say, Sarah from the State Department of Tourism told me to call you. Will you help us create our itinerary?
Wow.
And then they say, here's the things you should do. And then we'd say, great. Can you schedule it? Because when Beth from the Billings Chamber of Commerce calls and says, we've got some travel writers coming through, can you accommodate them? They say yes. They don't give you the runaround. They have someone available to answer questions, to sign the release for photos, and it's making basically 2 phone calls instead of 1,000 phone calls.
I bet in Billings you went and saw the Custer battle.
Yes, that was Little Bighorn.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a tragedy. No one is quite sure what happened because everyone on both sides was wiped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the Native Americans killed all of the soldiers, and then another batch of soldiers came in a few days later and killed all of them, and I mean all.
Yeah, that was not a good thing. That's just wonderful history right there.
See? Yeah, these immigrants, these white European immigrants just messing everything up. So the long and short of it.
Can't blame the Irish.
No, you really can't. I mean, we've been the victim so many times. And as aggressors, we came really late to the game. We came really late.
Irish were oppressed.
Oh yeah.
Here, come and hang out with everybody else that's oppressed and build a railroad.
Mm-hmm.
And looked down upon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not like the Chinese.
No. But still.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so the long and short of it is, happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
And don't film the fireworks. Just don't.
Enjoy them. Watch. Enjoy. Because you won't see them again till New
Year's
Year's
Eve. Yeah. All right.